Another angle to the whole idea of mistakes are okay. It's it's all right to have a mistake. Make a mistake every day. Another angle that just came to me that I'm seeing today is really mistakes are funny. They are such a fertile source of good humor. How many jokes are based on someone doing something silly or that turns out into a very silly thing, and even the whole genre of fails uh, is all about this. So when you make a mistake, you're generating humor, and now sometimes the downsides, the ugly consequences of the mistake are far more significant than the joke that comes out of it. But nonetheless, there is still this humorous component that comes out of a mistake. Um, and this came to mind for me because I had this great plan, an ambitious and slightly silly plan uh, that ended up failing, which was going through the supermarket a few days ago. I There was a sale on a giant purple cauliflower, so I had the idea that I could make a cauliflower soup, and because it was a purple cauliflower, why not make a purple soup? And wow, if I could find purple potatoes, then that would really complete it. So it just happened that this supermarket had purple potatoes right there. So I had purple cauliflower, I had purple potatoes, and I picked up some so-called red onions, which are, of course, purple onions. And today I made my purple soup. Um, put it all in the slow cooker, with the garlic and some celery. And having seen these pictures of this royal purple, this beautiful shining purple soup, was ready to see what amazing color would be produced. So even this plan, it's kind of a silly plan. It's kind of funny. I mean, the idea that I want to make a purple soup, it's kind of silly, but it's a fun thing to do. Uh, and then the end, it's come home, it's fully cooked. Uh, add some coconut milk and blend it all together. And the color that comes out was brown. It was absolutely brown, like a chocolate pudding, a horrible color for a soup. It was not purple in the slightest. It was a brown soup. So this was clearly, we're keeping track of mistake of the day. This can certainly qualify as mistake of the day, and it was clearly a fail at making purple soup. Um, but yet here I am having a good laugh, and I will tell this story. It will get a laugh, and especially from the people that I told about my purple soup, uh, ambitions will be especially amused to hear how they turned out. So I share this story with the message that when we make a mistake, there is often a laugh to look forward to. And it's perhaps a consolation prize of many mistakes. Of course, mistakes can get severe, and then it's not so easy to bring out the laugh as when it's a such a inconsequential mistake, or a mistake of such minor consequence. It has a consequence that I can't enjoy a shining purple soup and instead have a brown soup. But the bigger the mistake, the harder it is to really appreciate the laugh, at least in terms of the bigger the bigger the bad consequences to ourselves, or for that we experience, um, then the harder it is to uh, let the humor come through. And yet there's usually something funny there. So this is just one more piece, uh, one more tool to help us be ready to take that step, be ready to make mistakes, and accept that when we do anything that is interesting, unusual, anything that's new, there will always be a much less than 100% success rate. There will be fails, and sometimes they will be funny. And this is yet another reason to take those chances. Success, we either succeed or we have a good laugh at ourselves.